From Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, you're watching MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Adalberto Mondesi.
Pitch on the way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, Adalberto Mondesi, what an exciting young player. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Whit Merrifield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. One out, nobody on. One ball, one strike, the count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman, just a 1 for 9. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Stroman has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
In is Jorge Soler as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Gordon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. 2-2 one more time. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Throw that one into the alley for a gap that'll bring him easily into second base.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. Second and third, two away. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Ball four.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Hunter.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
One and oh. Here it is. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Looking to minimize the damage here, and he fouls this one off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. McKinney is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. KC leads this one 2-0. Brad Keller gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And it's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First offering on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty, one man out. That's inside. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting third, the first baseman, Justin.
Next to bat for Toronto, Justin Smoke. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Gurriel leads off first with one away. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Gordon. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what you got. A really bad result.
Here's Kendrys Morales.
Designated hitter, Kendrys.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good hit to get to. He went right after him for the strikeout.
His mama struggling to cry, only makes me hurt.
Stepping in for the Jays, Rendell Gritchick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the two-run dinger. Second inning coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So next to the plate for the Royals, Martin Maldonado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Maldonado.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today.
Batting ninth.
And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield. Has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes on 0-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Gritchick coasts under it, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Bottom of the second inning coming up, all square at 2 apiece. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 0-2 home. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. From the stretch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Hops this one up. Dozier backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only move there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
At the plate, Brandon Drury. Here comes the first pitch. He's running. Struck called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Another 2-2 offering. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Pilar leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Up next is Danny Jansen. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Stepping in now, Billy McKinney.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. The set and the 1-0. Fastball swung on and missed. Ready with the 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 3-2 Toronto. With Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman with Merrifield.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Gordon.
Into the box, Alex Gordon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 and another foul ball. Here's another 1-2, and he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Popped up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Merrifield stands at first with 1 out. Fastball well outside.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance.
Runner, runner, runner.
2-2. There he goes. Fouled away. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running again. Here's a swing and a long drive high high in the air and deep to center field. Pilar is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Line drive to left. McKinney is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the 3-2 ball game. Now at the plate, number 13. He singled his last time up.
Shortstop,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Popped up. O'Hearn moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
the batter, the first baseman, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoke now, and remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix it.
And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke. His second home run of the game, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The batter, number 8.
In now, Kendrys Morales. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Fouled off. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We're through 3 north of the border. It's now 4-2 Toronto. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Richard sprinting after it. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Into the box now, Brian Goodwin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And it's now another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready on 0-2. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in, Billy Hamilton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Goodwin is off at first with 2 away. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Royals leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So striding forward now, Kevin Pillar. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Dozier brings it in, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Freddie Galvis.
Standing in, Freddie Galvis. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. There's ball 4.
Next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. He's set, and the pitch. Low for ball 1.
That last pitch was number 60 already. With 1 out in the 4th, that's way too many.
1-1 the count now. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they still lead this one 4-2. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi, he'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Into the box, Whit Merrifield. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Are you kidding me?
Now the 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. Merrifield, base runner at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag. Oh, it throws him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. Still down by a count of 4-2. Digging in, Danny Jansen.
Leading up for Toronto, the catcher, number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Billy McKinney.
So coming to the plate, Billy McKinney. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hamilton has it in his sights. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground toward the left, and that's through into left field for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a...
They could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Striding into the box, Justin Smoke. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. Stuff. This might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 to him now. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. 3 balls and a strike now to Smoke.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing in the pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Brian Flynn, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now.
Brian Flynn.
Stepping in now, Kendrys Morales, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Smoke at second with 2 down. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's now 5-2 Toronto. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Soler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Number 66.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Here's the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. (5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. 2-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Striding in, Hunter Dozier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pilar has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. KC down in order. They trail 5-2. Digging in now, Randall Grichuk, 0-2 on his line thus far.
The right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Hamilton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Kevin Pilar. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Too high, and it's 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. One out, nobody on. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Now batting, number 9.
Into the box, Danny Jansen, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that misses. 1-1. Galvis over at second. Drury at first. 1 gone. Down low. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Here's the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, the left fielder, Billy McKinney.
Now to the plate, Billy McKinney. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Got him, and that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Jays add one more on the solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the seventh. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Royals 2. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Seventh inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping into the box, Brian Goodwin. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. McKinney is after it, and they can't run it down.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the seventh. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the seventh inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Another full count pitch home, and he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the seventh, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Phillips comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Will be his first first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch. A swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2-1.
Ripped down the first base line. There's one.
Out.
Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. One and 2, the counts of the Royals shortstop. Now a throw over, runner back standing. Popped him up. Smoke over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Ready now, Whit Merrifield. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Phelps, a former Miami Marlin. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in and looking for more, number 13. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 1-0 is in off the plate.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Justin Smoke is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The first baseman,
Justin Smoke will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Kendrys Morales. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
No strike.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. The 2-1 home is taken below the zone for a ball. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
the right fielder, number 15.
Digging in, Randall Grichuk hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Joe Biagini's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 31, Joe Biagini.
Ready for another chance? Alex Gordon, he'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Alex Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. On the move is Pilar. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. The next 0-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 0-2 once more. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Coming to the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still trail here at 6-2. Kevin McCarthy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61, Kevin McCarthy.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kevin Pilar, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The count now at 2-1. Here's the 2-1 home. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 3-1 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Grounded back up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Second baseman, Freddie Galvis.
So stepping in, Freddie Galvis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Stepping up now, Brandon Drury. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And that misses. 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Two out, nobody on. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo homer for Brandon Drury, and the lead is now 7-2.
and he was totally dialed in for the first two hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
In now, Danny Jansen. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
That's ball three.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he takes ball four, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Standing in now, Billy McKinney, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Outside for a ball. To 1-2 now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Jays add one more on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's 7-2. Leading off the inning, Hunter Dozier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hunter Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McKinney giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Brian Goodwin.
So digging in now, Brian Goodwin. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Skied down the left field line. McKinney on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Ball one. Past history with Joe Biagini. He's 1 for 3. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Runners on first with 1 down. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here comes the first pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. The second for 1, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
The batter, the shortstop, Adalberto.
Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the cut. Around the letters with that one for ball 2. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Whit Merrifield would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51.
Once again, Whit Merrifield. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 1 for 2. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. 1 run scores. But it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Into the box now, Alex Gordon, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And Gordon swings and pulls this pitch down the line in right, but it's back up into the crowd. Foul.
crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled off. KC down to their final strike in this one. And a good job there to hold back as the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Kansas City left fielder. Mondesi on second. Merrifield at first. 2 out in the inning. Smoke toward, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Terrence Gore will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first base. Number 0, Terrence Gore.
In now, Jorge Soler. A ball and no strikes.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner. The 1-1 home. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. The Blue Jays get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Marcus Stroman is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. 3 hours and 24 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 182. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.